Hello, friends. So, we're going to switch up the pace a little bit today. First, what I want you to do is pause the video if you need to, and go get a pencil and paper. Please go get a pencil and paper. Now I would like you to number your paper measures, okay? I'll show you how to do this. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. So number your papers 1 to 7 from top to bottom. Excuse me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little check for understanding to make sure that we're all on track here and on the same page, and to see how you're grasping the rhythms we've learned up to this point, okay? So we can actually move forward into adding extra material. So this is how this is going to work. We can even call it a little game, okay? A little notation game. And this is how this is going to work. You're only going to have 3 options. The main options we've dealt with so far, which is either going to be a quarter note, a pair of eighth notes, or a quarter rest. Okay? Those are your 3 options. All right? Quarter note, pair of eighth notes, and a quarter rest. I'll write it up here a little bit so you can actually see better. All right. So, and you can also write this on the paper as well to give yourself a little help if you need it. You're going to have either one of those 3 options. If you hear a quarter note, I'm going to say do. If you hear a pair of eighth notes, I'm going to say do day. Now, if it's a quarter rest, you're going to get this. Just a tap, okay? Or, all right? So be listening out for that. So quarter note is do. The quarter note is do. The pair of eighth notes is do day. And the quarter rest is a tap. All right, so this is how it's going to work. Let's say we're beginning number 1, which we're going to call it measure 1, okay? All right. And I say, okay, measure 1 is do day, do, do, do. Do day, do, do, do. This is what's going to happen. You're going to go to number 1, and you're going to write out what you think you heard. Remember, I said do day, do, do, do. So the first thing you should have heard is a do day. The next thing you heard was a do. Then there was another do. Then there was another do. So beat 1 is do day. Beat 2 is a do. Beat 3 is another do. Beat 4 is another do. All right. So each one of these numbers is going to have 4 beats total. Those 4 beats are either going to be a do day, or a quarter rest. Okay? And remember, a quarter rest still gets 1 beat. Okay? Do day gets 1 beat. Okay? If I say do day. All right? Now, this is not number 1. This is an example. Okay? So my first beat, I have a pair of eighth notes. My second beat, I have a quarter note. My third beat is another quarter note, and my fourth beat is another quarter note. Do, day, do, do, do. Do, day, do, do, do. And that's how we're going to play this, okay? So let's go ahead and erase that in case you already wrote it. And I will give you the real number one, okay? So we're about to start. Number one is do, day, do, do. Once again, number one is do, day, do, do. Go ahead and write down what do you think it is. Remember, it's either going to be quarter note, pair of eighth notes, or quarter rest for each of your 4 beats in each measure. Do, day, do. Hold on 1 second. Do, day, do, do, do. That's not what I said. Excuse me. I did do, day, do, do. Okay. Once again, measure one is do, day, do, do. Do, day, do, do. Finish writing down measure one, and then we'll go to measure two. And also, if I end up going too fast, feel free to pause the video so you can have more time to think about what it is, and then play when you're ready. Okay? Now, number two. This is number two. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do. Again, this is number two. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do. Since we're finished with number one, I'll go ahead and put a check. I'll give you the answers at the end, by the way. I'll give you the answers at the end, so don't worry. Number two, once again, is do, day, do, day, do, day, do. That's what number two is, okay? Go ahead and write it down. First pause if you need to. Okay. Number three is do, do. Again, this is number three. Do, do. Go ahead and write down number three if you have it already. I'll do it once more. Do, do. That was for number three. Go ahead and write it down. Now, number four. This is number four. Do, day, do. Again, number four. Do, day, do. Go ahead and write that down. Do, day, do. That's number four. Write it down. Once again, if I'm going too fast, feel free to pause and collect yourself. Now, number five is do, day, do, day, do, day. Do, day, do, day, do, day. Again, number 5 is due day, due day, due day. Due day, due day, due day. We'll go ahead and write number 5. Number 6. Number 6. This is number 6. Due day, due day. Again, this is number 6. Due day, due day. Due day, due day. That was all 4 beats. Go ahead and write it down. Now, number 7. This is number 7. Due. Due day. Again, this is number 7. Due. Due day. Once more. Due. Due day. Due. Due day. That was number 7. Now, pause if you need to finish number 7. Other than that, we're going to move on. Time to give you the answers. So, number 1, I said due day, due. You should have drawn this. Due day, due. That was for number 1. Number 2 is this. I said due day, due day, due day, due. So beat 1 is a pair of 8th notes. Beat 2 is a pair of 8th notes. Beat 3 is a pair of 8th notes. Beat 4 is a quarter note. Due day, due day, due day, due. All right. Number 3. I said do. You should have drawn this. Okay. Do, quarter rest. Do, quarter rest. Number 4. I said do, day, do. You should have drawn this. Do, day, do. Okay. Beat 1 is a pair of 8ths. Beat 2 is a quarter note. Beat 3 is a quarter rest. Beat 4 is a quarter rest. Now, number 5. I said do, day, do, day, do, day. You should have gotten this one. Okay. Beat 1 is a pair of 8ths. Beat 2 is a pair of 8ths. Quarter rest for beat 3. Another pair of 8ths for beat 4. Now number 6. I did this. Do, day, do, day. Beat 1 quarter rest, beat 2 quarter rest, beat 3 due day, beat 4 due day. And now number 7. Due day. Beat 1 should be a quarter rest. Beat 2 should be a quarter note. Beat 3 should be a quarter rest. Beat 4 should be a pair of eighth notes. Okay. Now, hopefully you did okay with all of these, because now we're going to move on. If you still have trouble with some of these, feel free to rewind this, do it again, or look at even previous videos with how I explain the pair of eighth notes and how they work, and the quarter notes and the quarter rest and how it works. Okay. And have a good day. Feel free to email me any questions or concerns. Bye-bye. Good job.